Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're taking a look at the 12 South SurfacePad for the iPhone 5. This is available in 3 colors, black, red, and white, and it sells for $34.99. So what's cool about the SurfacePad is it's kind of the anti-case. So I'm a person that is most comfortable or enjoys my iPhone 5 most with no case on at all. As many cases as I review, I like using my phone naked, but I'm also a realist and I do recognize some sort of protection is important, so slim cases are probably my most favorite. So the SurfacePad, as I mentioned, is kind of the anti-case. Here's the packaging itself. I already have it out because there's really nothing in here other than the SurfacePad itself and some stickers. And I actually already have it on my phone right here. So what the SurfacePad is a Napa leather kind of folio for your iPhone. And again, there's a version for the iPhone 5 as well as the 4 or 4S. Obviously, this is the iPhone 5 version. And what makes it so unique is the way it adheres to the phone itself. It's not a case. It's more of like a skin almost, if you will. It uses a special adhesive to adhere itself to the back of your iPhone 5. And I already have it like stuck on. So the adhesive is removable, so you can peel this off and put it back down like as many times as you want. You'll just want to save the backing that comes on the SurfacePad so that you can protect the sticky side so that stuff doesn't get on it. So like if you want to use a more protective case, you peel this off, put the sticky side on that backing, and then put your case on, and then when you're done, pull the case off and you can stick this thing back on. So as I mentioned, it's already fully installed. You simply like line it up and stick it on, and you can see it's got a cutout here for the camera, secondary mic, and flash. And that cutout for the secondary mic is kind of important because when you use this to make phone calls, you're going to be flipping it around like so, and hopefully you won't have any issue with that secondary mic being covered up. Like if you hold it properly, there's still enough room there for the sound to get in there and kind of block out any external noise. As far as other points of interest about the SurfacePad, there's a look at the front, 12 South logo embossed there. The leather feels amazing. It's so soft and supple. It feels super luxurious. You can see the stitching that's on the back. There's no cutout here for the earpiece. That's the one thing I wish this had, so that you could actually make phone calls just like this and talk right through. But it doesn't have that cutout. Some of the like Samsung Galaxy Note 2 cases and Samsung Galaxy S3 cases do have that, and I wish it did. There are embossed volume up and down buttons right here. Hard to make out on camera, but I assure you they are there. And then you have like full access to all of your ports and controls. For some, that's going to be a negative, like the bezel is completely exposed. So if you're someone that's hard on your phone, yeah, it's probably going to take a bit of a beating. Now you can also prop up your phone in like stand mode. First, let me show you the inside, which is lined with like a microfiber that's nice and soft, and it's going to protect the screen. But this will work in like a stand mode because this is like hinged. You can prop up your phone like so for like video watching or other tasks in this landscape position. As far as the flap goes, I'm kind of a little bit bothered by the fact that it doesn't rest comfortably down. I'm sure, though, after time and once this leather kind of gets worked in, it probably will stay closed. But for right now, it does kind of flop up when it shouldn't. And again, I do have it lined up pretty well. At first, I thought, well, maybe I don't have it lined up. But I think, as I mentioned, over time, the more I use this, the more this kind of seam gets broken in, it'll rest more comfortably. There's a little bit of a gap there as well on the back. Let me see if I hold it like that. You can see there, and that's where that hinge mechanism is for propping your phone up. That doesn't bother me. I realize that that's functional. You see it there on the top as well. So I really like this design. I've liked the slimness of it. I love the luxurious look and feel of it. It feels great in your hand. I do find myself flipping it around like this to type, to do other, tasks like typing out Twitter messages or text messages. You can't really use it like this. This flap just gets in the way. No problem using it in landscape with the flap, but I most often find myself holding this flap around back to use it. So if you're someone that is like not into a big heavy protective case but wants some level of stylish and sophisticated protection for your iPhone 5 or 4S, I strongly suggest you check out the SurfacePad from 12 South. They're one of my favorite companies. They make only accessories for Apple products and nothing else, and in my opinion the accessories look as though they could have been made by Apple themselves, and that's why I think they're such a cool company. So if you want to learn more about the 12 South SurfacePad, number one, check my link up in the upper left-hand corner where you can hop over to Run Around Tech to read my full review, or of course check out the video description where you can get a link directly to where you can buy this on the 12 South website. And again, as always, if you have any questions, you know you can drop me a line below. Otherwise, please have a great day.